Hey guys, it's Ivan, back with another video. This is training vlog day 3, and just before we get into everything, I just wanted to get in here and just talk to you guys a little bit and tell you guys to let me know if there's anything specifically you want to see. I'm very new to this whole YouTube thing, and I'm trying to create content that's informational for you guys, entertaining, and something that'll keep me focused and keep me disciplined throughout the summer. So I like to think that I'm pretty knowledgeable about all this kind of stuff. I've been doing it for a few years now, heading off to compete at the Division I level. So if there's anything that you guys specifically want to know about training, about routine, about numbers, any of that kind of stuff, just drop it in the comments, DM me on Instagram, anything you want, and I will let you guys know and get to it as soon as I can. Thank you guys. Let's get into the video. All right, what's up, people? It is Friday, May 30th. No. Thursday, May 30th. I'm out here to get ready for day 3 of the training vlogs for this summer, for this off season. So today, I forgot my hammer in my car. I just realized that. So I'm gonna get that, and I will be right back. Okay, back with my hammer. Yeah, Thursday, May 30th. It's currently about 8:30 in the morning. Woke up kind of early today. I'm going out with one of the younger throwers that I know later today to help him train. It's a surprise though, so he doesn't know about it yet. So it should be fun. Should be fun. Trying to get my daily workout in a little earlier so I can focus on coaching and mentoring, because that's something that I genuinely enjoy. It is a little bit colder this morning than I typically, would ask for, but I'm also in the shade. So once I get over there, it should be a little bit more out in the sun, and that'll be nice. If you didn't notice already, I'm in a new place. I'm not at the place I've been training the last few days. This is actually my rival school, and they have some very, very nice facilities. So we're here and we're gonna do some hammer practice today because I want to make sure I'm encapsulating everything in my little video vlogs, whatever. So the goal for hammer for today, I'm trying to throw it far, to be honest. I'm trying to be sharp, be fast to the turns. The emphasis is probably on making sure I'm pushing it through my head, pushing it under my chin, and then making sure I'm turning to the one position at the back of every turn. So should be good. I'm getting ready for Nike Nationals coming up on somewhere between the 12th and 15th. So I'm going to be throwing some hammer there. And I'd really like to PR. I've done one hammer meet in the past, and I threw 145 feet. So I really think that I can hit a 15, maybe even 20-foot PR. It'd be nice to throw something around 160, 165, and I definitely believe it to be possible, given that I'm still pretty new to this whole hammer thing. Unfortunately, I do not have a 16-pounder because I would like to train some heavy work with the hammer, but that's okay. We're just gonna do what's possible right now, and then be happy with it. I got a 16-pound hammer on the way, and I should be transitioning to that, pretty soon, to be honest, because gotta get ready for college, gotta get ready to go off and compete collegiately. So shoes are on. Let's get ready to throw. I'll meet you in the ring. Let's get into it. I'm gonna start off with just doing some winds, a little bit, maybe some slow turns, and some footwork drills. So we're gonna start off with some winds. Feeling solid. A little flowy, nothing to complain about there. Gonna get the hammer glove out, and then we're gonna do some slow turns. Well, Unfortunately, it seems like I've forgotten my hammer glove somewhere. I imagine it's at my training facility at my high school, and I just forgot it there yesterday while I was throwing the chain hammer. Unfortunate, it might limit what I can do today, but I'm not going to really care about it or complain at all. It's just something that I have to, keep working despite. So we're going to do some turn work, right hand, left hands, stepping wide kind of thing. So if you guys don't know these drills for hammer, I like to start off with a left hand turn. So if you just watch me, I can demonstrate it pretty well. So you wind up, left hand only, and then you turn through, moving over your left hand with the ball. I like to put my right hand on my hip because it feels like it helps you with core stability, bracing, staying upright. But I mean, I guess that's not technically necessary. So now I'm going to do the same idea with my right hand. This one's always a little bit worse for me because I got to get right side activation. Ooh. Yeah, you can see I'm opening up a little bit early there. Try one more time, try and get maybe a little bit more speed going into it. Make sure I'm pushing with my right hip and my right toe through this part of the throw. That's so important in here. Yeah, still a little off. We're gonna keep working on it. Next up, we have step and wind drills. So if you guys don't know this one, it's essentially normal hammer winds, one turn, wind again, into the next turn, making sure your core is activating properly, that kind of thing. If I'm being honest, this one's pretty difficult, but it's something that'll help you a lot for throwing hammers. So if you haven't done it before, or if you struggle doing them, I highly recommend that you keep doing it anyway, because that's kind of where I am as well. Yeah, you can definitely tell it's not the most fluid thing in the world, but it's something that'll help you get warmed up. So as long as you're trying to get better, as long as you're trying to make it better, then everything is a-okay. All right, here we go. We're starting to get into some actual hammer throws now. Unfortunately, I only have one hammer, so I can't have, the series of throws and then the next series of throws here. So I'm probably gonna do a set of drills in between each throw just to make sure I'm getting enough content. I'm gonna count those last 3 towards this throw. So I'm just gonna get into the ring and I'm gonna, try and move well and get this thing out there. Not a terrible throw to start with. I'm definitely pulling my head a little. I want to make sure I'm pushing through. Next one. Check, Tuesday. What's up, brother? Okay, not a bad throw. It's pretty wet out there, so my shoes are super wet now. My socks are soaked, but luckily the ground is pretty hard, so I'm not really leaving any holes and any dents that I have. Just make sure when you're throwing hammer into a field, just make sure you step in those dents in, push them in, try to make sure that you're not causing any problems for anybody else. We share this space. This is a space for athletes and athletics. So don't try not to be selfish or rude in any way. We definitely don't want anybody getting hurt. So on the next one, we're gonna do some drills. I definitely think that was a good throw to start with. Unfortunate that I don't have a hammer glove. I would like to push it a little bit faster, but that's okay. We're gonna do what we can anyway. So left hand, right hand, full throw probably. Ooh. Apparently I'm a toe turner on that first turn now. There's definitely some loosening and contracting in that drill, so not bad though. I kind of fixed it a few turns in, so I'm not gonna worry about it. All right, right hand. gotta make sure I'm pushing from here over onto my left foot to turn, because that's about how you're managing to maintain your balance, where your weight is throughout the throw, and a lot of the time it should be on your left leg. So we're gonna try that again, and then you do a full throw. Yeah, a little better. Kind of slow, but nothing terrible. So on this next one, I definitely want to think about pushing it more. That means getting left at the back. It means preventing myself from falling every which way. I think a more stable orbit and an orbit where I'm not pushing everything here will allow me to create a lot more tension and a lot more speed with the ball. So here we go. Fell off a little, missed it a little bit just at the end. I was kind of a little too far on my right side, so I didn't really get the whip and delivery like you want to. Next throw. Okay, on to full throw 3, I believe. Feeling good. I don't really have a set number of throws that I want to do today. It's probably pushing 9 o'clock right now. We're gonna kind of just go until I can't anymore. I have work at 10:30, so I probably gotta leave here, around 10:15, something like that. So till then, I'm just gonna keep working. If I feel myself slowing down or getting to the point of minimal return, I'll just do some turns across this pavement. But for now, I'm feeling good, so I'm just gonna get into the throw and make sure I'm turning into every position. So here we go. Weird throw. I messed it on the first one, and then I kind of just tried to string everything together. I don't think it went terribly, but I'm definitely, something's not connecting through here. So next throw. That throw decided to get absolutely freaking just lost in the fucking field. So it probably took me 7 or 8 minutes for me to just find that hammer. Pain in my butt a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see the path from where I've been walking, but when you get out there, there's a bunch of circles for me looking around and trying to find this thing. I didn't even see it. I just happened to stumble across it and it made a noise, and I was like, oh, there you go. Just hidden right in plain sight. So we're gonna do some drills on this set, and we're gonna get into it. Let's go. Definitely, my hand definitely feels like it wants a hammer glove, but it's okay. I assume I'll get it sometime soon. I'll be back at South, maybe even tomorrow. So I'm not gonna worry about it all that much. On to the next throw. Left hand first. Oh shit. Sometimes hammer just feels like you're on a roller coaster ride. Hey, you're just trying to be one with this object, and in the end, that's kind of the best way to think about it. If you try and force the hammer to do all the things that you want it to do, it's not going to do what you want. So when you're on it, just try and ride it. Just try and ride it. Stay connected with it. Don't rush anything. Feel the ball. Feel it pull you. Feel it pull itself. Feel it put you on the ground where you need to be on the ground. That kind of thing. Easier said than done, but practically done a lot. And to be an elite hammer thrower, you have to understand how to feel connection. Alright, we're gonna do a throw. Try to keep everything connected. not the move. Try again. So I just want to talk to you guys about this because I think it's important. Obviously that throw was bad. And so when I was walking out into the field, I definitely felt a tinge of like, what the hell? Why was that throw so bad? That kind of thing. And I just want everybody to know, everybody that sees this to know that you can't be thinking like that all the time. And I see it so often with throwers that I work with, in myself, and the people around me, the people on my team, all that kind of stuff. People will get down on themselves when they have even one bad throw sometimes. If you're in practice, and let's say everything is going well, and then all of a sudden, you're throwing some disc, you're coming through, and then I biffed it. Entirely biffed the end of the throw. Something like that. Like, I'm coming through, and I just move way off my left foot. Something like that. That's okay, and it just doesn't go anywhere. It's okay. Every single throw is only as good as the way it leads you into the next throw. And to be honest, that means that you need to look at it with a different perspective. Because if it's leading you into the next throw with a negative mindset, you're more likely to have a negative throw your next throw, or a worse throw. So just understand that every bad throw simply leads you into the next. Even every good throw is just leading you into the next time you're in the ring. And so if you can look at it and make it lead you in a good way, that is so much more beneficial than getting into the ring and being stressed out or being worried that you're not going to perform well or all that kind of stuff, or thinking that, oh, that last throw was bad, I better not do that again. No, don't think about it like that. That last throw was just a throw. It's nothing more than that. The next one is the only one that matters every single time. You throw a PR, celebrate for a little bit. I kind of give myself a day for good days and bad days. And then when you wake up the next morning, remember that everything that happens is only as good as it leads you into the ring the next time. So without further ado, we're going to get into this next throw. And it's going to be the only thing that matters until it's done. So let's go. Yeah, it didn't go very far. Clearly coming off to the right side right now. Something's going on. I think I just need to keep pushing on it till I'm here. And I'm stepping, and I'm turning. I think I'm stepping a little bit early. On the next throw. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, my fingers are not super happy with me. They definitely are like, where the fuck is your hammer glove? So, you probably can't tell, but I'm getting some calluses in the ribbing. So, yeah, as I said, on the way, next throw. Keep everything connected. I'm gonna try and be a little bit faster with this right side and just make sure everything's going well. Hit a few more good throws before I do some drills and then get ready to go. Hammer practice, I'll be honest guys, hammer practice when you're throwing hard is tiring, and it should be tiring. So it doesn't mean that you're gonna be able to get out here and do 30 million throws. Sometimes it's a lot less than that. And that's genuinely okay. As long as you're working, you're trying, and you're understanding, you are getting better. And you know, I could say that it doesn't benefit you to be out here for, 6 hours a day, but I'd kind of be lying if that were the case. I think that being flowy, being out in a space where you can just move and feel everything and be in positions and hit your block. It doesn't have to be every throw at 100%, but that's why we do drills, you know what I'm saying? And so I kind of look at it the same way that I look at wrestling, and I don't know if any of you guys are wrestlers, but my family is pretty in tune with the wrestling side of things, and I do a lot of martial arts work with my older brother, and there's many different ways to train wrestling. One of them is you go out there and you wrestle hard for 2 hours. The other one is you get in the weight room or in the mat room and you just roll around and you try things for as long as you want, and that's kind of the Russian way to go about it, and it works. If I'm being honest with you guys, it fucking works, because you learn how to move. You learn how to move your body well in order to wrestle, and then while you're getting ready for a competition, you hammer it, and you do the 2-hour really hard sessions in order to make sure that you're ready to push yourself hard while moving well at a comp. So, anyways, that's my rant. Yeah, that's my rant. Let's go. That's my rant. Anyway, do your drills. That's all I'm saying. Do your fucking drills. Spend the time. Spend the time. You cannot do anything without spending the time. So spend the fucking time. Let's go. Whoa. Yeah, that was a solid throw. Oh, that shit hurts. That's one. What a beautiful day, guys. What a fucking beautiful day. I woke up this morning. You know, I woke up at 8 o'clock because I wanted to get out here by 8:30. And so I checked the time. And I checked the temperature. And my phone told me, oh, it's 52 degrees outside. And I was like, oh, it's going to be cold. And it was less about coming out here. It was more about going to work. So I'm a little bit concerned about that still. But it means there's going to be less people at the pool, and that's going to make my job a little bit easier. But, you know, and so when I saw that, I thought to myself, I can sleep in another hour and I can go practice after I do work. And for a second, I was tempted. I'm not gonna lie, I was definitely tempted. I was like, I could use this extra hour of sleep. I could definitely sleep until 9 and feel all right about it. And by the time it was 8:02, 2 minutes later, I was out of my bed. Because you can't let yourself think like that. As soon as you catch yourself, just stop it. Just stop it immediately. Right now, the mindset is like pretty intense. I'm not gonna lie. I went for a run yesterday. I don't do that very often, but my friend wanted to go to the gym, and he challenged me to stop at this area that has a path that goes to my gym, and he just wanted me to walk it, and I was like, let's freaking run through the woods for 20 minutes or something like that. And shit was hard. I haven't run far in a long time, but the mentality just doesn't let you stop. It just doesn't let you stop. So even if you're around people and they're slowing down, just keep moving. Just keep moving. Shout out to that guy, by the way. I was gonna bring him out here this morning, but he don't wake up that early. He'll be in my videos soon enough. My boy Samik. We're going to Italy this summer. Italy, Monaco, Switzerland, France. Should be fucking dope, and it's gonna be sick. So you'll probably meet him sooner or later. In worst case, I'll throw some rocks in the mountains of Switzerland, and you'll see him, and he'll be hanging out with me. So definitely want to make sure I stay active. I don't know if I'm going to be able to bring a disc or let alone a hammer internationally. So given that I'm not like an Olympic athlete, so maybe we won't be having legit practices, but you already know that I'm going to be practicing. So next throw. I like to yap a little bit, guys, in case you haven't noticed. Maybe that's why I started this whole YouTube channel to begin with. Oh. Yeah, I fell off that one this way. I started coming back. Got to make sure I'm stepping that right side real hard. Pushing, step, push, over and over again. You have to be strong when you're throwing hammer, otherwise it falls apart. All right, guys, we're getting closer to the end of practice now. It's almost 9:50. Been doing a lot of drills and stuff, watching videos in between throws. So, getting close to the end. We've still got some time. I'm not going to call anything too soon, but just want to be clear with myself there and keep going till it's over. I always say, run to the finish line. Run to the finish line. Run through the fucking finish line. The job's not over till it's done. So what's that doing? We got a plane going up right next to the moon. It's pretty sweet. Gotta admire Earth's beauty, guys. You have to. especially when we're doing something athletic. We have the ability to create, you know. Without practice, I wouldn't be able to move the way I do. I wouldn't have the skills that I have. And so I have the ability to create. And in my mind, this shit is art. When I'm in the discus ring, when I'm in the hammer ring, you know, I could say when I'm in the shot put ring, but shot put. So it's art though, in the end, and that's true for everybody. If you're a javelin, if you're a pole vaulter, I don't care if you're a freaking long distance runner. It's all an art form, and in my opinion, hammer is the most so. But we have the wonderful ability to improve ourselves, be in the moment, and create these, you know, just showcases of skill, hard work, talent, athleticism, and just show the work that we've done up until any given point. So, and I think that's pretty sweet. So when you have the chance to appreciate that, make sure you do. I'm alright. Don't nobody worry about me. Why you gotta give me advice? Why can't you just let me be? I'm alright. I'm alright. Can't you just let me be? I don't know the words. I'm gonna throw a hammer now. Solid throw. Came off a little early. I was definitely down the left side, but I was strong, so I'm happy about it. Next one. All right, let's be for real. You guys know the drill by now. Last throw of the day. Shirts off, bombs dropped. It's go time. No resistance, no surrender, no stopping. Full force, full steam ahead, all the fucking time. Thank you guys for watching so far. Before I get into this last throw, make sure you guys, like I said earlier in the video, tell me what you guys want to see. If that's lifting, I'll show you my lifting shit. If you want to know bench maxes, I don't know, GPA, whatever the fuck you guys want to see, I'm here to create for you guys. I'm here to help cultivate this community a little bit more, because I think every step in that direction is a great thing for me, and it's a great thing for us, and it's a great thing for the sport and track and field in general. So I'm grateful for my place in this whole expanse, and I hope to, you know, maybe cultivate it a little bit more. But more than anything, I want to inspire others, and I want other people to get stronger, get better, and realize how lucky they are to be in this space at this time and be able to move the way they do, and just, you know, understand the importance of working hard. Understand the importance of working hard, because I love to see all of you guys improve. If you have technical questions, feel free to ask me about that stuff too. I can't promise I'm always going to be correct for hammer, but at least for discus, I know a lot. So don't mean to too much, you know, whatever. Just ask questions, and I'm happy to answer them. And as I go along, I'll talk about stuff too, but you know, I can't promise that I'm going to get to you every time. So if you DM me or you put a question in the comments, I'll answer it as soon as I can. Okay, without further ado, my freaking fingers are hurting. Last throw of the day. Let's try and make it a good one. It's definitely difficult when I'm in pain, but you know, at least for a few seconds, I can ignore it, and I can try and make the next throw the best throw of the day. It was not. I'm tired, to be honest, guys. It happens. Knowing me, I'll probably shut this off and then take a bunch more until I get a good one. But that's it for today's video. Peace.